Today I want to play with shiny, sparkly watercolors, specifically with those dark, kind of blackish watercolors. I will use different brands. I want to see how they vary, and I have chosen a beautiful image with some bats on it, and those bats would look, I think, so good with some glittery, shiny watercolor on them. So if you're interested in that, I would be happy if you spend some time with me. Hello coloring friends! I welcome you to this new video in the Pumpkin Weeks, and I thank you for joining in. So as I just said, I want to play with my shiny watercolors. I will use some different brands. I have all the stuff ready here that I will need. I do have, for example, this Da Vinci brush here, which I just got recently. This is the number 2. And it has kind of like a very fine tip, brush tip. And yeah, I want to play with this one today. So I've got everything ready. I have a cup with water here. Actually, I have 2 cups with water because, yeah, I always need a cup of water with clean water. Basically, let's get started. So this standalone watercolor here is by the Art Spirits. I got this as a single one. It's called Down the Rabbit Hole. And yeah, I already know that this one is a nice and beautiful color. So now I'm very curious how it will compare to the other ones. I also have the Coliro pearlescent watercolors. This is the Galaxy set here. So I want to use this color here. Yeah, and then basically I do have the Ruben set here. And in this set there is also a nice blackish color, and I want to try out this one here. So, and I'm working in this book today. So this is Chibi Gold's Halloween by Coco Wayo. And the page that I want to continue to color is basically this one here. And it has those 3 bats here on the page. And yeah, this is what I will color then. So let me get myself ready here, and then we can get started basically. Always put a piece of paper behind your page when you're working it. Even though if you don't use alcohol markers, I think it's always good to have something behind. Okay, so I have given all those colors a drop of water, and now I'll let them sit for a while. I wonder with which color I would start. I think I will use this one, the Paul Ruben one, up here in the corner. And then I would use maybe this glittery one by the Art Spirits here on this one. And the Galaxy one here, I think I will just put it on this bat here. So, and I'm pretty curious how it will look. I wonder, okay, I will wet the brush a little bit so that it softens up just a bit. It's brand new, never used, so it's kind of hard. Okay, I decided I will start with this. This one actually doesn't need to sit as long. I think I can go in this one with the brush directly. Oh, maybe I've used a little bit too much water here, but we will see. Okay, so let's check it out. What I don't like about those Coco Wayo books here, that they go right into the spine. I think I would have preferred a little frame. It does look very nice and shimmery. I think later I will zoom you in a bit more, but for the moment, let's basically go with this angle here. You know, I am testing a little bit at the moment. I'm also using a different camera. This is basically the one that I use when I go on holiday. I just wanted to see if the quality maybe is a little bit nicer. So yeah, but this does look very nice. I love Paul Ruben glitter paints, glitter and shimmer paints. Those are really, really beautiful. Okay, I'm concentrating a little bit. So, I don't want the water to go on the other parts here. Since, this is kind of the last page in the book and it's curling a little bit. The background, by the way, I don't know if you have seen, this was a long-standing whip, basically. And the first time I colored it, I did a alcohol marker base. And the problem with this was that it all was very streaky and just one color. And it really looked just bad. It really looked so bad. And then I decided basically to go over with gouache. So the background is colored in with gouache paints. And I really enjoyed it. And they covered up this ugly alcohol background so good. So good. And the colors are really nice. It was gouache paints by Arteza. The only problem that I had with it basically was that, I don't know, basically, whoopsie, I don't know how to blend them together. So this was basically my only problem that I had with it. Okay, I think that should be better. So now I basically want to go in with the Art Spirits glitter paint here. So I'm very curious if this will be more glittery. I think maybe I've used too much water, to be honest. Oh my gosh, it's really watery here. Okay, wait. Let me just, try it here. Okay. So the only problem, I think this is actually even more black, with my new setup here is, this is much darker, you can see. My camera cannot zoom in so much. So. Okay. Let me concentrate here for a while. Wow, this is so beautiful. Wow, I love this stuff by the Art Spirits. It's so cool. Oh, I went over just a bit. Yeah, that's why it's basically quite difficult to film it, especially since this page is not really lying flat. It is kind of, it's not flat. Let's say it this way. Ooh, but this color is so beautiful. Wow. So especially have to be careful here where I connect those parts, because this part is very watery, and if I get too close to it, it basically, all the color will run down. So that's something where I have to be careful now. I shouldn't have used as much water. I don't know if you can see, it's quite watery here. Wow, that's a difference, isn't it? It looks stunning, really amazing. Okay. Okay, let's try and do it. Okay. So this is the Coliro Galaxy one, and the Coliro watercolors, they always need a little bit more time to sit, and I think they also need a good drop of water to work just well. And yeah, this one is also nice and dark, I would say. I think the Paul Ruben one is the most grayish color basically out of these three here. And now I'm actually interested in trying more. I think I have some more black shiny watercolors. Oh, those look so beautiful. Yeah, the Coliro one is also very, very nice and dark, and it even seems to have a little bit of sparkle in it. I don't know if you can see it, but I think it looks like that. At least as long as it is wet. So if I'm a little bit quiet, I'm sorry, I need to concentrate a little bit here while applying the watercolors. But since I want to add in some nice Halloweenish music, I think it will be okay when I have some quiet times. This will be a short video, I think. I mean, I'm almost done. It doesn't take too long to apply those watercolors here. That's why it's also a very nice method if you have some bats in your Halloween pages to just, you know, go in with your shiny and sparkly watercolors, or you could also use just a black stickles maybe. I guess this would work just as fine. I think I will try to mix it a little bit better. Those Coliro watercolors, they actually really do need some time. Then they will get a lot more opaque when you give them some time to rest. Yeah. So, I think that's it. Okay. Looks good. I think we need to let it dry so that we really can see the difference in maybe the color, the shine, and the sparkle. And that means I will come back in a minute to you. So it's a moment later, and the paints have dried now. So let's basically take a closer look on them. And so that we can see the shine and the sparkle, hopefully. And you can see that the Paul Ruben glitter paint here is much lighter and a lot more like a silvery, shiny stuff in there, while the other ones are a little bit darker. This one might have a little bit more glitter in it, basically. And yeah, this one is the one from the Coliro. And I had asked a family member which bat he liked best, and he said that he liked the Coliro one best. And after the Coliro one, the Paul Ruben one, which was surprising. He found that the this beautiful, nice glitter here was too dark, but actually I wanted to have a dark, blackish kind of color for those bats. So I really like the the Art Spirits ink, and I think it has the most glitter in it maybe. This I think has a little bit of a greenish tint to it, and the Art Spirits I think as well. Well, the Paul Ruben one I think has a little bit of a kind of like a, almost like a violet grayish lavender color or something like that. Yeah, however, this is how the page looks. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, and I hope I will see you in my next one. So happy coloring everyone, and bye!